Hey everybody, welcome. This is almost Shabbat and you are witnesses to a dream coming true. We have talked about a program that would be able to prepare us for Shabbat. For years now, we've been doing Shabbat in your home, and Malki's baking, cooking recipes are now world famous. And so we've been talking about Cooking with Poppy as a show, and you are now a part of the very first pilot program that I'm going to try not to bruise at all. And tonight we are going to share with you, as we share in the scriptures and some fun at preparing for Shabbat, with one of the premier cooking, baking, homemaking Jewish mamas of the century, my hand-picked daughter-in-law. Yes. Malki, this is what we've been planning for, and tonight's the night. Yep, we're doing it. What are we going to do?
We're going to be making challah bread.
And challah is the choice for this evening because?
Because it's Shabbat.
It is Shabbat. And so you've watched us and we've talked about the weaving and the braiding and the special prep. And tonight you're going to get to see it from start to finish, and we're going to taste it for you. So Malki, take it away. Where do we begin?
So the first thing we're going to do is mix all the ingredients together. Here we have a half a cup of water. It could be lukewarm or room temperature. That's fine. Is that the same thing?
It's pretty close.
And then over here we have a tablespoon of yeast, and we're just going to pour that in there.
Okay.
And to that, we're going to add a little bit of flour, about a half a teaspoon. And then a little bit of sugar to kind of get it going.
Because Shabbat is sweet.
That's right. You want to stir that up for me?
Isn't this a whisk?
Yes.
Okay.
Whisk it up real good.
I just want, this is my first time. I'm a rookie. So if it's your first time too, don't worry about it, because we don't have to eat it.
Whisk it up real good.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to set that aside and let it proof.
Because there's yeast in there. Now, we wouldn't use this at Passover, right? Why?
That's right.
Because yeast is leaven, and although it's a good Jewish name, it's not good for Passover. All right, is that good enough?
That's perfect. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you, sous chef.
I'm a sous chef.
The next step is going to be putting the eggs in the mixer.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you do that.
I do how many?
Do 2 whole eggs, then just the yolk of...
Are these left over from Easter? There's some colored ones.
Those are fresh from the garden.
Okay, that was
from the chickens.
That was for some of my Christian friends. You can use leftover Easter. Okay, I need 2.
2 whole eggs.
2 whole ones.
Yep.
All right. I'm not going to try this with just one hand. I know some people are...
Don't try this at home.
Well, wait a second.
Wow.
And there's not too much
Good job.
Shell in there.
Good job.
Okay. 1. One-handed. Cooking with Poppy. All right, I've got the 2 eggs.
So let's pour it in to the mixer.
Just all by itself?
Yep.
Okay, there's nothing in there. I'm a rookie.
And then we're going to use the yolk from the next step.
Just the yolk.
Just the yolk.
I have some good egg jokes, but... Ba-ba-doom. Just the yolk.
Just the yolk.
Okay, so I've seen this done before. You kind of toss it.
Oh, wow.
Toss it back and forth.
Yep.
Ugh. That's the part that when I get fried eggs, I tell them over easy. I want it, the yolk soft, but I don't want it snotty.
A little runny.
Now, see, can we get a camera on that? How well I did that? Camera 3, can you get that? Just the yolk.
All right.
All right. How'd I do?
You did great.
Thank you.
Next, we have a 1/4 cup of olive oil.
1/4 cup.
Yep.
Is that a 1/4 cup?
Yep.
This was not pre-measured because we want to do this real time.
This is taking forever, so we're just gonna
Okay.
do this.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Wow.
There we
That's
go.
a quarter cup.
And then the next step is salt.
Okay.
Just pour the whole thing in there.
The whole thing?
Yes, that is a teaspoon of salt.
Teaspoon of salt.
Yes.
I don't get to pinch it, just dump it?
Just dump it in.
All right.
Yep. And then we have a 1/4 cup of
Okay.
sugar.
Sugar. Is this sugar in the raw? Is this sugar brown?
Whatever sugar you want to use is great. This is in the raw.
Okay.
We're going to give it a little stir.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to give it a little stir. And then we're going to start the flour process.
Okay, what do we do with the snotty part?
We're going to save it to baste the challahs afterwards.
Okay. All right.
Awesome.
Nothing is wasted when we're cooking with poppy.
That's right. I'm going to speed things up a bit.
Speed it up a little bit because we don't have all day.
All right.
This is fun.
It's fun.
Isn't this fun?
So the next step is going to be adding flour to the mixer.
How much?
4 cups.
Okay. See how I leveled that off? You thought I didn't know what I was doing.
And sometimes you'll need more depending on the weather. If it's humid, you want to do a little bit more. Mm-hmm. And if it's dry, you want to do a little bit less.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right, don't distract me.
That's 2.
I like this. I think I could do this for a living, but then I'd have to pay myself.
That's
Okay.
what? 3?
This is 3.
Awesome.
1, 2, 3. And number 4, 4. Level it off.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
There we have it.
That's it.
Okay, so in here we're going to put water.
How much?
Another 1/2 cup.
Okay.
So total is 1 full cup. And then,
and that's the mixture we
yes,
started with.
and you see that it's bubbled up.
Yeah.
It's ready to go. Good job.
That means it's ready to drink.
And there we go. And now
Okay.
we can close it up, lock it,
And? Go.
yep.
Go. Go.
And we'll be back in 10 minutes. So we've been mixing this for, not we, but the machine was mixing this for 10 minutes. And now
Okay.
we have a nice soft dough.
Let me,
Let me feel it. Yep.
it's a little sticky. but
You want it to be a little bit sticky, not too dry, but the consistency is,
It's fun.
it's fun, like
It is
Play-Doh.
fun. Okay, fun is a good consistency.
And now we're gonna grease the bowl with a
have
little
oil?
bit of avocado oil.
Avocado.
Yes.
Can you use olive?
You can use olive. I prefer to use avocado because it's a more milder flavor. It doesn't have any flavor, so.
Okay.
And
Is
then
that enough?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Make
Perfect is good. I don't hear that very often.
Make sure to get the sides really well.
Okay. I like this. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Okay. Is that good?
Yes.
Okay.
And now we're gonna place this in the middle. We're gonna cover it with saran wrap and cover it with a towel and
We don't
let it.
baste it with the oil?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you can.
You can?
If you want to.
All right, good.
We're gonna cover it and let it rest for 45 minutes.
Because it's been working so hard, it needs
Yes,
a rest?
it needs to
It's
take-
because it's Shabbat.
Needs to
That's
take a
why.
nap.
Okay.
45-minute nap.
All right. Well, welcome back. What happened to our mixer? What happened to all the stuff? Well, for 10 minutes, that dough with all the ingredients, with those eggs that were professionally
Yes.
separated, it mixed for 10 minutes. We took it off camera because it's noisy. So it comes for 10 minutes with the mix, then it sits in a nice bowl covered, right?
Yes.
For 45 minutes, it rises, and pretend we just took it from there and
Voila.
Master Chef Malki,
Here
there
we
it is.
go.
The reveal.
The reveal. Voila.
That's beautiful.
It's doubled in size, and we cover it with saran wrap because it helps to keep the moisture in.
Okay.
Here we go.
And that helps it to rise. and-
Yes, it helps to keep
Does it look pretty like that, or do you
You have to
Make it pretty?
You have to punch it down.
Whoa. Oh,
Go ahead.
I should have washed my hands. This is what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, so you kind of gather it to the middle.
Oh, it's wet underneath.
Yep. It's a little bit of oil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We should have your boys do this.
I know, they love doing this,
Do they?
actually. This is a family affair in my house.
This is great for 3-year-olds.
It's Play-Doh.
Or 33-year-olds. Or 73-year-olds, yeah?
That's great.
Is this good?
Actually, you did it.
That's it?
Yep.
Oh, but it's so much fun.
Leave it alone. All right. I'm going to take the dough away from Paul.
Okay.
Now for my favorite part,
Okay. What part is that?
the braiding.
And if you're going to braid it, you got to have pieces.
We got to have tools.
You got to have a knife?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Don't go away. I have just the right.
Wow. This is very fancy.
This is my own set. You'll notice that they're engraved cooking with Poppy, but this is baking with Malki
And cooking with Poppy.
and cooking with Poppy. Be careful.
Don't do this at home.
Yeah, don't try. Yeah, we need to try
No,
this
you
at
have
home.
to try it at home.
Okay, so how do we cut?
We're going to cut it in half. Do you trust me with your knife?
I trust you.
All right, here we go.
Watch your finger.
Yeah,
Oh,
wow, this is really sharp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna do, actually take that one. We're
Okay.
gonna do 4 over here, and you're gonna do a braid with 3 strands. So I'm just cutting these little lumps.
Okay, lumps.
Little lumps.
Now it makes sense
Now it makes
that
sense.
the Apostle Paul said that a little leaven leavens the whole lump.
Yes, it does.
And there's 1 lump and 4 lumps.
There's 4, but you're gonna turn that into
4?
3.
3.
Yeah, so
Okay. But you did that so well, so you didn't hurt my countertop.
yes,
How's that?
that's good. I
right.
got a
I need.
rolling pin.
When my dad took those out, we knew we were in trouble.
Awesome.
How's
And
that?
are they even? You might need to take some from here and put it over there.
Really?
We
Okay.
want equal parts.
All right, equal
You can
parts.
just tear it off.
Take
and-
a little
yep,
piece?
Just tuck it under. So this part you can just roll it out if you want with your hand. Just roll it.
You don't
But
flour it?
no.
Okay.
You'll see.
All right.
So I like to roll it out just a bit.
Okay. That means I like to roll it out just a bit.
Just a bit. And then make my strands. Set them aside.
Oh, wow.
I'll make it prettier in a second.
You're way ahead of me.
But actually, isn't your favorite raisin and honey?
Yeah, yes, my favorite part of baking bread is eating it.
Eating it. Let me
Yes.
get you something. I have some fillings for Paul because he likes.
Woo-hoo.
He
Now
likes.
we're talking.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna. You're gonna flatten those out.
How flat? All right.
That's you got to flatten it out
More.
a little bit more.
Okay.
Yep. And this just helps to give it some smooth sides. As you can see, there's some smooth sides there.
Okay.
We're gonna put the filling in the,
I feel I should be singing something while we're doing this.
sing something.
Okay. Maybe a Ron Canoli song or a Don Moen song. But wait,
Do you have cinnamon?
yes, we do.
You do. All right.
It's over by the coffee.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Yep. I like cinnamon in my coffee.
Awesome.
I hope you're all enjoying this because I'm having fun.
Oh, that's perfect, actually.
Oh, I love perfect. All right.
There's
you can have
that word
one.
again. Whoops, thinking a little bit. There you go. And we're gonna do the ugly side up.
Ugly side up.
That way, when we roll it, it'll be nice and
Okay.
even. All right, I'm gonna continue working on my strands. And I like to just leave it thicker in the middle and like a little bit skinnier on the sides,
Okay.
on the edges. And you'll see why in just a moment.
Okay. So, and I'm doing this at home all by myself, what do I need to plan for time-wise?
It's a 3-hour process.
Holy smokes.
If you're a pro. No, I'm just
Okay.
kidding. Actually, yeah, it's a 3-hour process from start to finish.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
Let me just take that.
See if you can peel that
Yep,
up.
and now we have your third one here.
Okay.
Now, while he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and braid my 4-strand challah.
4?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
So-
I didn't know you could do 4.
Yeah, you can. You can do 6,
Okay.
you can do 8, you can do 10.
That's biblical.
Yes.
We threw 3 in the oven, but I see 4.
There you go. Come on, somebody.
Huh?
That'll preach.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna group it in the middle. We're gonna pinch it. And then we're gonna take number 3 strand and bring it up like so.
Oh boy.
Just do that
All
for
right, just do that.
And then we're gonna take both of these and cross them, leaving the one on the left on the top side. If you can see, this is on the top.
Holy smokes.
And then we're gonna take the top and the bottom and we're going to swap places, leaving this one always on the left side. And we're
Are
gonna
you
just,
taking notes?
and we're just gonna repeat that same process over and over until we're done. So here's the crisscross this way, and then swap this way. Again, crisscross with this one on the top, and then swap that. And you
I see. I'm
Keep
seeing
doing
it.
that over and over until we get a nice 4-strand braided challah.
Wow. And that little thing turns into a big full loaf.
Full-grown loaf. Yep. And there you have it.
That's it?
That's it.
All right, so,
Let me help you with yours.
okay, would you please, because I'm busy flattening this stuff
That's
out.
beautiful. I like to make little triangles. Let's unstick it there. I like to make little triangle shapes.
And you said ugly side up.
The ugly side
That's
up.
definitely ugly side up.
Got a face only its mother would love.
Okay. Now, what about my ingredients?
So here we have golden
Raisins.
raisins.
Yes.
The word left me. And then we have some honey.
Honey,
And we have
cinnamon.
cinnamon. Thank
Okay.
you. So we're going to take a handful and just kind of sprinkle them around like so. You can do that to
I can do
yours
that.
too.
Boy, I wish I'd washed my hands.
Gross. Gross. All right, here we go.
On all of them?
Yep.
Okay.
Just spread it out like
Okay.
this. Evenly spread. Leaving about an inch on the top because that's
okay.
going to be where it seals.
That would have been helpful information
No,
before
you're
I
doing good.
buttered the whole piece of bread.
And then we'll take some honey
Okay.
and just kind of generously.
I'm one of those guys
There you go.
that wants to fill the spaces.
You can fill the spaces.
Okay.
You want to pour honey on your side, and then we're going to sprinkle it with just a little bit of cinnamon.
Mm.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Perfect, as we like
Perfect.
to say in our house. Okay.
Awesome. And then sprinkle it with cinnamon.
The technique for this is you don't shake it, you tap it.
It's all in the wrist, no?
It's in the finger, actually. Tap, 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 tap.
All right. I think
I
actually-
learned this with my morning coffee.
Oh, really?
Yes, because at first when I shook it, I
It went all
wound
over the
up
place.
with coffee with cinnamon with a little coffee.
Yep. All right. So now we're going to roll it up. So you kind of tuck it and
Tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll.
We did that in gym class in junior high, tuck and roll, when we had to do our, whatever we called it. I can't remember now. Tuck and roll.
Fire, is it fire drill?
No, not fire drills. We had to do that for learning how to fall and not get
Oh,
hurt.
yeah, yeah.
Because back when I went to school, the teachers would knock you over. So you had to learn how to tuck and roll.
That's right.
When you saw the principal coming with a... I remember
We've come a long way.
we have come a long way. Those principals would be in jail now.
Roll it up really good.
Okay. And you did something else I wasn't paying attention to.
Woo.
Okay.
That's right.
This is fun.
Yeah. And you want to...
Guys, if you're looking, I recommend this for men too, because this is...
to work out.
Yeah, this is fun, but I recommend you wash your hands.
Awesome. Now we're going to do do you know how to braid a 3-strand challah?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see it. You ready?
Okay, ready?
All right.
Okay.
Show us what you got.
Gather them at the end. Gather at the end, and what you want to do is do a little pinch. And then you put your left foot in. You put your right foot out. You put your left...
I think this one goes here.
What? Oh. And you shake it all about. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
That's great.
Woo.
Now we're going to put it there.
Whoa!
Let's just...
That even looks kind of...
Yeah, let's
What are you doing?
tucking the ends in.
Oh, because it's going to take a nap?
It's going to take a little nap.
It's going to get hot.
So,
but don't worry, it's a dry heat.
Yes, it's a dry heat. So this part is where we cover it with saran wrap and then another kitchen cloth, and then we let it rest for another 45 minutes.
Are we going to do that now?
Yes, we're going to do that right now.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
all right.
we're just
Paul
editing
has scissors, and we're just going to... This helps, again, to keep the moisture in.
Okay.
And here we go.
Does this normally take 2 people to bake bread?
You know, I was just going to say, if you don't have... if
you don't have an assistant?
Yes, that's right. Don't try this at home. And then we're going to cover it with a towel and let it rest for 45 minutes.
Okay. Oh.
Voila.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. So after we've braided and covered our loaves, it's going to sit like this for 45 minutes. And then we're going to do an egg wash. So an egg wash is basically what you coat it with to give it a little shine.
Okay.
So an egg wash consists of 1 egg, whisked up, and a little bit of water. And then after we do that part, we're gonna pop it in the oven. We have our oven already going at 350, and that's gonna bake for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
That's right.
Okay, that's easy.
Let's do it.
All right. Should we sing something, let it rest? Okay, I guess that's good. All right. So 45 minutes, we're gonna baste and bake, and then we're gonna see what all of this effort has produced. Don't go away.
Hey fam, I want to take a minute to personally invite you to partner with us in what God is doing through Shabbat in your home. Every single week, we get to bring worship, the beauty of Shabbat, and the powerful presence of the King right into homes around the world. And get this, 25% of our viewers are tuning in from Arab nations. A big chunk of that is even from Iran. How incredible is that? But listen, it doesn't stop there. A huge part of our mission also includes drilling water wells for the Lemba people in Africa. This is a forgotten Jewish tribe, the poorest of the poor, and they've gone decades without access to clean water until now. We've already drilled 20 wells and have plans to do 10 more this year alone. But listen, we need your help to keep going. Your support makes all of this possible, from the music to the ministry to the miracles. So if you're ready to be a part of something global and prophetic, please join us. Scan the QR code, head to shabbatinyourhome.com, or you can send a donation to the address on your screen. Let's do this together.
I think it's time.
I think it's the moment of truth. The moment you've all been waiting for.
We've been waiting for.
Yes.
I'm a little nervous. This is my first time. And I'm hoping that it's going to be perfect. Ready? Don't go away.
Wow.
Whoa!
Beautiful.
Are you kidding me? Look at is mine the ugly one?
It's beautiful.
Look at this.
Wow.
Can you smell that? No, I can. This is what it's all about. I say
You
we
want to move it over here?
cut the one with all the goodies in it.
All right, let's just, ooh. And we'll put the other one next to it. I think
Okay.
we're gonna have to leave it in the parchment paper because
Ooh,
the filling came out.
the goodies.
The filling came out. Actually,
Ooh.
it's hot. Hot.
Oh, that smells so good. Doesn't that smell good?
Yep.
What's the last ingredient that we really need?
Butter.
Butter. Everything goes better with butter. All right.
I got you.
You got it.
All right, Paul.
Okay.
Take it away.
Ready? Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Blessed art thou, Lord our God, King of the universe, who brings forth bread from the oven and the land. Oh my goodness. This smells so good. It's almost, is it okay to cut it?
You know, some people like to tear, some people like to cut.
Some people, yeah. But
But since we're cooking with Poppy, we got to use this tool.
we got to use the knife.
Yep.
Look at this.
Wow.
I think we have, I better watch. I think we have a successful, well, that's because the rookie worked with the master chef. So this was a guarantee. I wasn't nervous at all. We got a knife.
We got room temperature butter.
We got some room temperature butter. We got a cholesterol number that's starting to go up.
Thank you.
Madam Chef,
Let's see this.
what do you think?
So good.
I think we ought to do more of this. Would you like to see some of our recipes that we enjoy for Shabbat as a family? I think I heard everybody say yes. Then that's what we're going to do. I'm thinking chicken and broccoli might be next.
That would be fun.
Or roast turkey and...
So good.
This isn't going to make it to the Shabbat table. It's finished right here. If you'd like to see more, you'd like to see it again, just go to the app and you can watch this over and over. So you can write down the recipes and the times and all that stuff. And you can see just how to do it perfectly. And if you have comments about how sloppy I'm in eating or I should have washed my hands, keep those to yourself. Thanks for joining us tonight. Shabbat Shalom. The Lord bless you and keep you. Until next time, baking with Malki, cooking with Poppy, etc.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Come on, guys. Come on in.
What do you got over there?
Come on, guys.
I want some of the raisins.
Oh, yeah. Right there.
This is our wonderful crew here.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight for Shabbat in Your Home. To get involved in all that we are doing here at Wilbur Ministries, go to ShabbatinYourHome.com.